Welcome everybody to G2E Asia. I'm here at the Aristocrat booth with none other than Lloyd Robson. Lloyd, first of all, great to be back at G2E Asia, a full-size show in Macau.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Ben. I mean, it's been, what was the last one in Macau? It was 2019, I think. So, yeah, great to be back here in Macau and seeing so many familiar faces here at G2E.
Now, I have to congratulate you. We were at the launch of the newly renovated Macau office last night. Looked great, open plan, very unique and very different. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, look, I think 1 year ago we talked about Asia being a high-growth region for Aristocrat and the investments that we were making in our people, our product and our infrastructure. You know, last year we really opened and invested in our Philippines office and showroom, and you know, that's been a fantastic success. And the next part of that evolution was our investment here in Macau. This is a big part of our business. It always has been, it always will be. And it took about 6 months to make that renovation, and now we've got a space which is really contemporary, very open plan, very collaborative, and something I would say quite different for Macau.
Yeah, you were telling me last night that even the designer hadn't really worked on something of that style before, so as you say, very unique for this market.
Indeed, yeah, something very different. And look, we wanted to create a space that our employees were proud of and really wanted to turn up to. We also wanted to create a space that customers wanted to come, spend time, see product, do trainings, as well as a regulator. And what are we? We're 3 weeks into it now, and the feedback's been exceptional.
Now, as we said, first G2E Asia in 5 years in Macau, first full-sized one anyway. Why is that important for Aristocrat to be based here and to have this opportunity that we've got this year again?
Well, obviously G2Es and trade shows are about bringing the industry together, and you know, I think the attendance that we're seeing here so far has pretty good coverage from right across the region. You know, this has always been kind of the home of gaming in Asia, and obviously we all know the great stories of Singapore and Philippines, but you know, Macau is still an extremely important market, and it's great to have the show here.
I understand too that you've had some senior executives from the US that have come out too, so obviously supporting the Asian market. How important is that?
Yeah, look, again, we talk about Asia being a growth region for the business, and you know, we've doubled our revenues in the last 12 months, and the last 2 years it's even greater than that. So we're fortunate that we've got a global business that really believes in the region and makes significant investments, and you know, they really have kind of unleashed us to go after the region, and it's great to have them all come through in the last 10 days. You know, we've had them go through Philippines, go through Singapore, spend time with all of our key customers here rolling into the show. So it's great for them to see the fruits of the investments that they've really backed the region for.
Tell me a bit about what's been happening in Macau from Aristocrat's perspective just over the past few months, and what's the trajectory looking like for you over the rest of the year?
Yeah, so Philippines, Singapore, as we know, came out of the pandemic a little quicker than here. Huge growth for us, and what we're seeing now in Macau is actually quite similar to what we saw in Philippines and Singapore. So, you know, the products that really worked for us over there are really starting to work here in Macau. So floors are changing. Obviously, there's a 2.0 compliance program, which also are playing a role in terms of floors changing. But a lot of the new product that we're bringing to market, and we've also got here on our show, are really finding their way onto the floors in Macau.
I know that you've made no secret of the fact that during the pandemic, Aristocrat never stopped investing in Macau. You showed great faith in this market. Do you feel like you're starting to bear the fruits of that now?
We do. You know, I guess the biggest thing beyond just people and infrastructure was we kept building content. And we also built content purpose-built for this region. So, you know, we don't just tweak games from around the world. We really want to build games homegrown for this region. And I guess the most fantastic example of that's Dragon Link. You know, that game was built for here. And, you know, now we can see the role that it's playing in high-limit rooms as well as mass floors across Asia.
And tell me a bit about some of the products that you've got on show, the new and recent products here at G2E Asia that you're particularly excited about.
Yeah, well, I think what we're most excited by here is that, you know, we've got a number of games performing well across the region. We've got 13 global studios, and 9 of them are building content here for Asia. I mean, that's unheard of in the industry. So there's multiple studios building for the region. You know, obviously Dragon Link's a hero. We've got Baozu Jiaofu. We've got Chaifu Zhongcheng. We've got games that have proven themselves, and then we've got, you know, new families that have some similar hallmarks, but also some great innovation that we hope to take the market in a new direction.
Where are you finding the balance at the moment between creating entirely new products and, perhaps rejuvenating old favourites?
Yeah, look, and that's why I just kind of mentioned we've got proven families with some iterations on those, and then we've got some brand new concepts. So it is a balance, as you know, because what you do see historically are floors that look quite similar. So we've really tried to get that balance.
And just lastly, Lloyd, back at G2E Asia, as we said, how's today been? Today's day one of G2E Asia. How's today been, and what's it look like? A pretty busy show for you over the next few days?
Yeah, look, I must say the program of meetings we've got for today, tomorrow, Thursday is the most heavy lineup I've seen in the last 5, 6, 7 years. And that goes right across from our customers, our regulators, our media partners. And, we're also really happy to be here on day one, also knowing that we've just won a couple of awards today in the Global Gaming Award sense as Casino Supplier of the Year in Asia, as well as Best Game in Asia being Dragon Link. So it's a nice cap off for day one, and we're pretty excited for day two.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.